Maritime Made on Eastlink is presented by Nova Scotia Business Inc., working with companies across Nova Scotia to be more successful exporters every step of the way.
Phee's Original Goods, based out of Sydney, Cape Breton, crafts heirloom leather and canvas wares by hand. The duo is in their workshop, creating one of their wash-a-buck dop kits.
We are a leather goods brand, so we make all kinds of leather goods. We make wallets, belts, bags, and we also work with canvas as well. So we work with a waxed canvas material. But yeah, we make a lot of accessories and bags. We do a lot of retail sales through our own website and also through stores that we either consign with or sell wholesale to. So we do a lot of business-to-business work like that and direct-to-customer retail sales.
This toiletry bag starts with a roll of brown oil tan leather. It's rolled out and flipped over to work with the top side. Grabbing a template and awl, the exterior pieces of the bag are traced out. Next, an X-Acto knife and ruler are used to cut out the body and pocket pieces. A roll of forest green waxed canvas is used next. This material will be the interior of the bag. It's cut 1/4 inch long on both sides of the template, so the edge shows outside the leather. Scrap pieces of brown vegetable tan leather are used for the handles, the end tabs, and the logo. The handles are traced out first, using a die which works like a cookie cutter and a clicker press to cut out the logo patch. The clicker exerts 8 tons of pressure onto the die, cutting the shape out. A smaller 1-ton press and brass stamp are used to deboss their logo into the leather. Then an edge beveler is used to ensure the edges aren't sharp. A different size of this tool is used for the side tabs. The edges are varnished with water and toconol, a wax cream. A wooden burnisher is then rolled over the edges to smooth them. The toconol keeps the leather from burning. A different head is applied to work on different thicknesses of leather. Now each piece is marked to be skived. An electric bell knife skives the leather of the pocket, side tabs, and handle. This thins their edges down to make them more malleable and easier to sew. Now the leather and canvas pocket pieces are lined up. A line is marked where the leather meets the canvas on each end with an awl. The edge of the canvas is folded here, and pressure is applied with the top of the awl. The thread on the sewing machine is changed to a light brown. The edges of the pocket are folded down where they'll be stitched, and the top and sides are sewn together. Snips are used to cut threads. Ends of stitches are burnt so they won't pull back through. Holes for the rivets are punched in with a mallet. The center of the rivets is marked for the washer of a magnetic snap. 2 holes are punched into the canvas and one side of the snap is inserted into the liner. An anvil is used to attach the rivets. Adding the label.
The business started as a hobby. I started it back in 2010, and it was just something. I saw a belt that I really liked, and I wanted to learn how to make that belt. So I went and got myself a beginner's kit of just a few basic tools, and it started from there and just kind of took off. I made that belt. I made a couple of wallets, and friends just started asking if they could have a wallet or if they could buy a belt, and started sending me designs. And I just started taking on a lot of custom work over the years. And so it started out just doing it at my kitchen table or in my basement. And then I eventually rented out a barn down the road from here where I did it for a little while. Eventually, I needed to get into something a little bigger and more suited to my needs. And so I got involved in the Customs House Artisan Incubator in Port Hawkesbury. So that's where we started the business officially and started growing the business. And that was great until we kind of outgrew that space when we decided to move into this building, which is Eldweg Art Center. And so we moved in here in late 2019 or early 2020, and we've been here ever since.
The exterior and the interior body are lined up, and the awl is used to define the creases where the canvas will be hemmed. A roll of steel zipper is cut to length. This is placed along the same crease, and everything is sewn together. The other side of the leather and canvas are lined up. Half the zipper is reeled off. The awl is used to lift the fabric onto this half of the zipper, and everything is sewn. The body and pocket are lined up. The washer is punched to mark where the other side of the magnet will go. A small block of high-density polyethylene is placed between the body's exterior and interior. A hole is punched in the top fabric, and one side of the snap is inserted into the middle. Any excess canvas is trimmed off the pocket. Its sides and bottom are sewn onto the body. Beater scissors cut off the excess zipper. A fork gets clamped to the table, and a zipper pull is slid in its center. The ends of the zipper are attached one way completely, and then the bag is flipped to attach them halfway the other way. The ends of the tabs are roughed up, glue is applied and spread, and then they are folded to stick together. The end tab is centered underneath the zipper and sewn in place with enough room to sew on the handle. The other end also gets sewn together. Then the zipper is secured. Bias tape is cut out to reinforce the ends and corners. It's folded over the edges and sewn on. The same thing happens on the other side. Box corners are sewn, starting with the bulkiest ones. Then, bias tape is placed and sewn over these. It's burnt to trace the profile of the bag. Now the bag's interior gets brushed off and it's folded inwards. Finally, the outside is brushed off, and this beautiful bag is ready for sale.
Business is going great. We're selling a lot of wallets. Our Bucklaw wallet is definitely our most popular. Every month we just look for the little successes that we can find, the little growth points that we try to just always keep busy and always keep making new stuff and growing the business in every area that we can.